Hello everyone, I am Mohit Bhatt from Team Neotechies and with me is my teammate Avinash Kumar. So our project is like blockchain-based supply management system for movement of goods. So nowadays, a lot of like tender happens and there is supply chain between manufacturer and distributor. So we are automating it over to the blockchain. So now let's have a look at the tech stack. So we are using IPFS network, a decentralized storage network for storing the files and all other documents. We are using Ethereum network as our main blockchain network for our whole deployment. We are using Angular as a front-end library, Node.js and Express.js as a backend, and using Flask as for the API development on the Python. So now coming to the how we are implementing this. So we will be making a dApp on the Ethereum blockchain network. We will be writing Solidity for that, and then we have a like IPFS connected to our dApp, which would be storing all the files and creating unique hashes for the documents. Then our dApp would be connected to the blockchain network using Web3.js. And then coming to the like parsing functions, we would be using Python for some parsing of the documents and the approvals that are uploaded. Then coming to the Node and Angular part, it is used as a backend and front end. And now at last, we are using Matrix Plasma sidechain with proof of stake security for improving the transaction speed of the blockchain network. So now let's have a look on the demo. So now this is our blockchain portal, that is a supply chain management. You can see we have a login system here, but as like time constraint is there, we would be directly showing you like what will happen. For example, I would first log in with the retailer, and for example, I need some product like ABC product from the from the distributor, and order ID you can say 3132. I need what is the date for shipment, what is the temperature, what is the price. So I would be implementing all these things, and then I will submit the quantity and all those things. A unique transaction ID would be created over to the blockchain network that would be sent to the distributor. So now coming to the distributor part, you can see like I have received new order received 3132 that what is sent. If I like, if for example the distributor has all the goods, then he can send the shipment along with the report and all the invoice. But for example, if he does not have and he needs some amount, so then he will ask the manufacturer for it. So it will now go to the manufacturer for the shipment. If you can see, I have manufacturer. You can see 3132 order received. Now, for example, there is supplier also after this. But for example, manufacturer has all the things required. So now it will upload the invoice and all that whole document. You can see a unique hash is generated. It is the IPFS hash. Now he will send the shipment. Shipment is sent. So you can see now that this shipment will go to the distributor and along with the report that was sent. So if you see the distributor part, you can see 3132 order number download report. He can download the report from here. And now he can send the shipment to the supplier that he asked for from here, like what was the product name and temperature and all those things. So this is the thing that we can do, and here is the whole process. Now I will show you like another part is that the unique hash is generated. I can only, this is the unique hash that is in the backend that you have seen initially. Now if you go to this network IPFS IO.IPFS network, you can see that document here. This is a part. So now I will show you like what after this generation, for example, the supplier don't have the goods, then he need a tendering process. We have created the blockchain tendering process for that. So now let's go to that point and see how can the bidders have to sign up. So I have already signed up for this. So now I will log in as a supplier. So as soon as I have logged in. So I have already created some tenders. So I will create a new tender. Let's name this tender as hack Shapur. Anything I will fill here. I will fill this number, anything, registration ID. Later type true means the tender is open, false means the tender is closed. So let's put this first. So as soon as I have added all the things, now I will add the tender. So there is a MetaMask transaction. It is deployed on the Rockstone test network. So as I approve, so it is an asynchronous task. We can create more tenders at the same time, and we can go through all these things. So this is a e-procurement system. Why blockchain is needed? We have written all those compatibility. So our transaction is confirmed. Now if we see like here we have at Hack Jaipur. So if I go on this, so I can see the details and I can close the tender, and there's a tender document for the same. It is fetched. There's an OCR working at the backend which will fetch the details from the details we entered and the bidders that we approve, and based on a Microsoft Azure deployed model we can fetch the details from. So now we can have a login. Now I can sign up as a bidder. So let's sign up as a bidder for 1 2 3 4 5. So as soon as I register, I have to give the details. So I will give the details as company name, something registration, the bidder type, New Delhi, PAN number, this is legals license. We can fill the right data also. So as soon as I complete it, I am registered. So now like there was some Yeah, so as I have got the transaction, so there was some wrong information put, that's why the transaction was not happening. So it's again the transaction is happening, you can see in the MetaMask, like transaction is pending, it's deployed on Blockstream test network. So as soon as we are registered, we can then bid for the tender, like so I can bid for this tender. So this is the tender, so I will bid for this, like I will put the amount, I agree to the terms and make the bid. So this is done, the bidding is done. Now I will log out. I can again register as a new member and I can bid for this. If you want to see what is happening on the bidder side, like I can then close the tender to get the details of all the things. So like I can close the tender. So as soon as I close the tender is closed. Random status. They will get the email on the specified email they have provided, the mail about the tendering process. All this was about our a project management system. It can be further improved and can be made for all the business types.